Hey, what's up, children of the sun? This is your spiritual advisor, Montre Bible, and I'm going to be doing a yearly reading for Gemini for their 2023. What's up, Geminis? I hope you've had a great 2022. If you need something more personal, be sure to book a reading. You can see on the scroll down here at the bottom of the screen where to book it, and also have some links in the description. Also, if this reading resonates with you, if you really feel it and you want to bless me, go ahead and send me a super thanks, or you can cash at me a little tip just to let me know that you care. All right, so we're going to look into your whole year. Gemini, as I am doing this reading at the end of the year, your ruling planet Mercury, it goes into its little retrograde period. And that's fine. It's okay. It's just a time for you to rethink things, to rework things out in your life. Things will slow down. I know you like to travel, Gemini, but this is not the time to be doing it. So if you can sit still at home and reboot that energy of yours, great. Also, Mars is retrograde in your sign too. A lot of stuff is just pushing you to slow down. And so things may not be working like they used to. Maybe you're not making as much money as you used to, or just like I said, you've just been having a lot of delays. If you've been feeling that way, like I said, just take a break. It's okay. Especially if you have foggy thinking, because you are the thinker. So if things don't make sense to you, that's okay. All right. So just want to give you some encouragement, because all of that will change in the middle of January. Around early January, things will be moving direct again. Mercury goes direct, Mars goes direct, and then things start speeding up in your life. All right. I really feel like I want to get an overall message first for you. To see, and I'm gonna pull from this deck, just to get an overall message for you. Then we'll look at the year, and I'm gonna break it down into quarters so we can kind of see how things are. Usually that's how the universe does. Things change every 3 months for the collective. But we'll see how it's working for you. What is the overall message that the universe wants to tell you right now for 2023? All right, Gemini. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, so your message, Gemini, is to basically get over the past. All right, things that maybe your parents did, things, maybe any bad habits your parents have done, grandparents have done, generational curses. You're going to be breaking that when we move into the new year. Okay, 2023 is your year to start over, something fresh, to break those generational curses. Also, just say get over the past. Okay, so maybe you still thinking about that ex or something like that. Time to move on. Let's try something new. Okay, let's see, for January, February, and March, the first 3 months. Wow, we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Two of Swords. Wow, you are focused on love. You got that Ace of Cups. The universe will be bringing you some new love into your life. Three of Pentacles says something's not working out. January is kind of rough for you. This is either 3 friends not getting along, something not working out in your work life, or possibly, and I hate to say it, cheating. So if you're in a relationship and it's not working out, it could be there's somebody else going on. But don't worry about that. Ace of Cups says your year is going to change. There's going to be some new love in your life. February, feeling emotional. Okay, the Moon card shows up. The Moon card is about deep feelings, hidden emotions, not seeing things clearly either. So if you have more than one person, or you're trying to see like what's going on with this third person, or there's someone new in your life, be sure to take it slow. Don't get carried away with your emotions. I do feel like in March, there's a decision that's going to be made. You're going to be making decisions. Things will be starting speeding up, and you'll have to decide. Of course, the Moon is in this card as well. If you look at these 2 cards, there's the Moon there, and then the background, there's the Moon. This is about trying to decide something, how you feel. Separating your emotions and your thoughts and trying to say, okay, I got 2 things. I got 2 different directions. Let me really contemplate how I feel about a certain somebody. I feel like the first part of the year, the first 3 months, you're trying to decide on what you're going to do. Like I said, you don't have to make a decision quite yet. April, May, then June, as we get into your birthday season. Queen of Swords, you're listening. Ooh, wow. Queen of Swords could either be your energy or someone else's. You being receptive and listening. I feel like you're going to have a lot of competition. Okay. The Five of Wands, talks about people on the same level playing field competing for the same thing. I think if you have more than one person, and it's very possible that if this is about your love life, somebody new, not just somebody, you're going to have multiple people trying to get at you. And also realize that that person or whoever you decide on also has other people too. So it's not so much as it is cheating, as it is dating. When you're dating people and you're dating somebody and they still have options, just keep that in mind and keep an open mind. I think you will be the Queen of Swords there. The Queen of Swords says that you're going to be very open-minded and looking at the game. Okay. Notice how she's very focused on all those guys competing and fighting. All right. But this is not a bad fight. This is just friendly competition. The Four of Pentacles says around your birthday season, there may be a little insecurity or something that you need to let go of. Okay. Watch your finances during that time. Pentacles are still pentacles, they're money. So watch about any insecurities or any financial insecurities that you may have popping up around your birthday season. All right. So we got July, August, and then September. All right. So around July, around when we get into the summer, the Knight of Cups is trying to offer you some love. Looks like someone has made it to the finish line and was ready to offer you something. The Wheel of Fortune says things may feel stuck. Wheel of Fortune can be anything. It just says going backwards, having to take the time to retrograde per se. I need to see when the next retrograde is. They do happen up pretty soon. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed in August for you. That probably is a retrograde time. I'll have to look it up to know for sure. But something feels stuck or you have to slow down a little bit. Also, the month after that is the Eight of Pentacles, which means you have to rework something. You're going to have to go backwards and try something that you've already done before. This is like taking a training class, relearning something, going back to school. Somewhere in the middle of the summer. It's like, what? Going back to school in the summer? But it does look like that something needs to be redone. So that happens around summertime. All right. So that's September, October, November, and then December. All right. So as you hit into October, we have the Death card. You're going through a transformative time. You also might be meeting a Scorpio. I'm feeling strong Scorpio energy here with the Death card there. If this is a person like a Scorpio, this is someone who transforms your life completely. I feel like this person is really interested in you, but something has to end before you can begin it. The Four of Cups comes around November. Take another rest period. I feel like you're resting during this time, during November. The Four of Cups tells me that you're really kind of like, I just don't have any more time for anybody else. I'm going to take some time out for myself. Four of Cups. You're being a little bit emotionally distant. I feel like you've gone through a lot through the rest of the year. And also the Tower card comes up in December. So this is an inner transformation. This is something that's happened suddenly, or you're avoiding a bad situation. I'm kind of curious with the major arcana cards, so I'm going to do some clarity on those. Just for you, Gemini. Clarify the Tower card. The Tower card for Gemini. That is a surprise, or you avoiding something. The Nine of Staves talks about letting your guard down. I feel like it's somebody else's energy because there is a lot of people here and you start winding down that someone has their guard up with you. Let's clarify that Death card. Someone has their guard up with you because they feel surprised, maybe because you're ignoring them at the end of the year. Clarify the Death card. Yep, Moon. Also could be dealing with the water sign of Pisces with the Moon card there. Two major arcana cards. I feel like you're going to be dating a few people in 2023. And then by the we get to the second half of the year, you're really focused on one person, but the relationship starts slowing down a bit. There's probably some altercation that happens, but something happens where you two have to slow down. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Why are you slowing down? or they're slowing down. Page of Cups. Wow. This is somebody you know probably. Page of Cups is saying someone really wants to let you know that they like you. They're wanting you to slow down, Gemini, because you're moving so fast. And they're saying, hey, don't forget about me. But you're not, it looks like with that Four of Cups there, I feel like you're like, you're not really giving them a chance. And because of that, this surprises this person and they put their guard up. Now, this is just a prediction. You can change all of this if you want to, but I do sense that it's pretty destined that this person is going to come in. And this person, around the second half of the year, they're going to see you're a hot commodity. You're making decisions. You're taking some people and you're cutting them off. You're like, okay, I can't deal with that. But you have a lot of options in who you date. But somebody from the past on the second half of the year wants to spend time with you. But you're like, I'm not really feeling that. And because of that, this surprises the person. And they're like, what? But maybe you're avoiding a bad situation. For some of you, you're avoiding a bad situation because you already know what this person is about. And this person puts their walls up all the time. Like they like you 1 minute and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, and there's walls up. So this is what I'm kind of sensing with this person. But this doesn't happen until the second half of the year. The first half of the year, you're just dealing with your emotions and who you want. Let's clarify that Moon card. The Moon card is coming up in February for you. So things start off a little slow and then speed up. Yeah, the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is someone who's flirty, but she's reversed. So this is like sexual desire or flirty behavior, and you're dealing with this person and they're really flirtatious, but nothing ever happens. And that's because they're secrets. They're not telling you everything. So at this point in February, there could be a love interest. Well, not really a love interest. This is a sexual interest. But this person, nothing ever happens from it. Or nothing will happen, at least in February. Until you get to March and you're trying to decide what you want to do. April, you got the Queen of Swords. You're just listening. You're being receptive to people. But the Queen of Swords will also just cut people off. And then I just see a lot of people around your birthday time coming in. So you're getting a birthday wish. Just be careful about your money and how much money you're spending. All right, so just remember the overall message is the past, getting over the past for the year. So somebody from the past is coming up. Also ask yourself, Gemini, what are you doing that maybe your parents, your mother, or your father did in relationships? Are you repeating the same patterns? Are you repeating patterns in relationships that are the same? If so, then it's time to change because it's not working. All right, just letting you know. All right, let's get an oracle message for you. And then we'll pull an angel card for the year. Let's see what angel's protecting you. This is the oracle message for Gemini. Yeah, the messenger. All right, be receptive to the universe. Looks like that Four of Cups. The universe is trying to teach you something about yourself. And we'll be sending you a message about a lot of things, but you need to make sure that you are slowing down. I don't know why I keep getting that message. Gemini, sometimes you can move so fast and think so fast that you're missing out on what the universe is actually trying to tell you. And the universe will slow you down if you don't do it to yourself. Matter of fact, I just want to check to see when the 2023 retrogrades are. Just for you. Just for you, Gemini. 23 Mercury retrograde dates. Because you get affected more so than anybody else. And these will be your slow periods. We have 4 retrogrades in Mercury retrogrades in 2023. And let me get the info. Make sure it's not a video. All right. So we are already in one. That's December 29th to January 18th. These are going to be your slow periods. And this one's in Capricorn. The next one will be April 21st through May 14th around your birthday time in Taurus. April. Okay. And so you don't need to make any decisions during that time. August 23rd through the 15th in Virgo. All of these first three are in Earth signs. So this is about your stability. So it's August. Yep. June, July, August. August 23rd, you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And I just said that. See how those cards just kind of go with astrology? I said there has to be a retrograde because all of a sudden all your cards reverse at that time. And then during Virgo's time, you got the Eight of Pentacles, which says you got to go backwards and try relearn some things. Then the last one will be December 13th. My dog is doing stuff. December 13th to January 1st. Oh man, he's peeing on the floor. Do January 1st in Capricorn and fire sign Sagittarius. Wow. So you're going to be wrapping up your year with a retrograde. Okay. If you move too fast at the end of the year, Gemini, you're going to mess something up. Okay. So this is a warning on the end of the year. Slow down, because if you don't, something's going to mess up. All right. So just give you a fair warning, and let's see what the angel is telling you. Then I gotta clean up after my dog. Ugh. That's Mister for you. Here's the message from the angels that they want you to know for 2023. Yeah. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you. There's that message again. The worst is already behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay, things will be getting better for you, Gemini. But in regards to love, I do believe that you will have some past folks pop up. You have some slow me down periods and some periods that you just need to watch out for. But overall, like I said, the worst is behind you. Put the past in the past and move forward toward the future. If you need a personal reading, let me know and make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Let me get this dog real quick. Bye.